We have plenty of action to get to on this lovely Friday evening, and I'll tell you what, we had some more basketball action. We're going to start you off at the Madhouse. The Ouachita Lions hosting the Richwood Rams, a big showdown in this one. Early on, the Lions will get off to a good start. It starts with Zion Hunter kicking the game off right here. He's going to let fly from three-point range, knocks that thing down to get the Lions going. Then it's Dylan Dunn. He's going to get into the fun right here with the pull-up jumper from mid-range. His two-point jumper falls at that point. How about LaTerrence Potter Jr.? He's going to get the Rams on the board right here with the three-pointer of his own. And then how about Marquand Cobb said, hey, I want in on the mix as well. He's going to match that with a three-pointer himself. Back and forth battle we would have in this one, but it would be the Ouachita Lions, or excuse me, the Richwood Rams hanging on to take the win over Ouachita. 68-51, your final score in that one. All right, we're taking now to Claiborne Christian School as they were taking on Castor Tigers in this one. Castor already beat the Crusaders twice this season. Early on is Cooper Ware letting fly. Yeah, big time three-pointer from him from the wing. How about Jackie right here with the dish to Ashton Johnson, who's going to get inside and kiss one off the glass for a pair at that point in the game. Then it's Johnson down low once again. This time he's going to lay it in once more. Timeout Tigers. Yeah, the Crusaders all fired up in this one as they continue to extend their lead out. I believe a 20-point lead at that point in the game. How about Jackie getting into the paint right here? Nice finish from him off the backboard. And then check out this pass right here. No look pass, finds Cooper Ware in the corner. Yeah, cash money. Claiborne Christian gets the win over Castor, 71-57, your final score. And that one. Head over now to the Jerry Lovett Memorial Invitational. The Sterlington Panthers taking on the Winfield Tigers. And this one, Cooper Nelson early on. Check him out. The spin move, the jumper. Yeah, Coop just doing Coop type things right there to get the scoring going. Then it's Kason Reeves working the offensive glass right here. He's going to clean up this miss and puts it back in for the easy 2 points at that point. And then it's Nelson going to find Tyler Norden right here, and the big man going to show off his range as he knocks down this triple from the wing. Sterlington starting to extend their lead out. I'll tell you what, though, Winfield would claw back in this ball game. You're going to see Kellen Johnson get to the cup right here, but Winfield will claw back, but it will be the Panthers hanging on to get the win over Winfield. 59-53, your final score in that one. More action from the Jerry Lovett Memorial. It's Shudrint and Albany in action in this one. The Aggies early on go inside the Braden Rye to start the scoring off as he lays in for 2 points. About the easiest bucket he would get all night. Then it's Clarence Miniweather right here, gets to the paint. Check him out here, the floater. Nice little touch right there from him for 2 points. This is Jackson Ambrose getting it in the fun as well. The dribble, the two dribble pull up right there. He gets that one to drop. And then how about Turner Rhodes hitting the second of his back-to-back triples in this ball game? Yeah, the young man can let it fly. He can shoot it as well right there. And then how about Cole Reinhardt in and off the highlights right here with the triple of his own. Loose ball. He finds his way open and knocks this thing down. But it would be Albany getting the win over Shudrint. 54-41, your final score in that one. Girls basketball action now. The St. Frederick Lady Warriors taking on Shudrint Lady Aggies. And tell you what, the Aggies off the fast break is Kat Hernandez finishing the layup on the other end. Later on, though, it's going to be Reese Brown getting to the cup right here. She would have a big night as you see her step around the defender and lays in for 2 points. Miss Brown once again gets to the cup, lays it in for an easy 2 points at the rim. The Lady Warriors not going away. Those Hannah Gamage working inside for the Lady Warriors. She gets the bucket to go right here. And then how about Ella Pankey going to do some work? Banks this three-pointer home off the glass right here, but it was just too much for the Lady Aggies. They get the win over St. Fred's. 64-28, your final score in that one. Ouachita and Richwood now. We take you to the Madhouse once again for girls action as we're going to see the Lady Lions, yeah, going to work early. And that young lady, Miss McKenna Cooley, gets it started fast. Drives down the right side, pulls up from mid-range. A fadeaway jumper from her falls for 2 points. Then how about Cooley again? The mid-range jumper again. That might be her sweet spot right there. As she, anywhere in the mid-range might be her sweet spot. She knocks that thing down for 2 points. Then it's Malaysia Chrysley, dishes to Alyssa Carter in the paint, and she lays it in for a three-point play. The bucket and the Band-Aid. The Lady Rams keep it going with the three-pointer by Miss Wilson. She nails this one, but the Lady Lions would run away with this one. They get the win over Richwood, 67-41. Your final score there. Other girls action. Castor and Claiborne Academy. And this one, I'll tell you what, from the start, it was all Lady Tigers. They go inside to Avery Jordan. She lays in for 2 points right there. Then it's Jossie Rogers. She gets fed the ball in the paint right here. And check her out, making some moves down low, getting past the defenders, and she lays in, kiss off the glass for 2 points. And how about Bailey Cox right here, letting fly from long range. She pops wide open and knocks down this triple to extend the Lady Tigers lead. Then it's Miss Keel coming away with the loose ball. She's going to get to the cup and lay in for 2 points. It would be Castor getting the win over Claiborne. Christian 47-21, your final score there. Let's do some girls soccer action now. West Monroe taking on Southside, and this one early on, Southside on the move, looking to get something going, and the ball popped loose for a second, but it's Miss Addison McGuire there to kind of settle things down and slow the charge at that point. Sharks with another shot right here off the free kick, and check out Miss McGuire going up to get it. This ball hits off the crossbar right there, and yeah, they're going to be turned away, are the Sharks once again. This game, a tightly contested battle. It will be West Monroe scoring late in this one. They get the win over Southside, 1-0 your final. Up next, they get Acadiana Renaissance Girls Soccer, who took on Neville tonight early on. How about Brooklyn Clack in the net for the Lady Tigers? She gets a big-time save right there, but it wouldn't last for long as the Lady Eagles would go to work in this one. Check this shot out from distance. Kind of thought about it, let it fly, and beautiful shot that just gets over the keeper's head and into the back of the net for the goal. At that point, the Lady Eagles awarded a PK. They would capitalize on that as they get the goal right there. It would be Acadiana Renaissance getting the win over Neville, 3-0 your final in that one. And coming up this weekend, we've got plenty of action. We've got the Holiday Hoops Fest over at Walsman High School, plus the NELA All-Star football game at Reston High School. Plenty of fun coming your way this weekend. But hey, that's all the time here in The Score tonight. Thanks for watching.